I know, everybody's getting mad at me. He's gotta chill. I'm cleaning my roof. I'm setting up. I'm getting mentally ready for this war, alright? It's war out here. Their BS song comes on. Yo. Musically hype. Hey! My soundtrack went away. What the heck? What's up, guys? How y'all doing? I just ordered food because I started getting a headache. Order some panda.
Afraid man's gotta do how it feels. 60, 70, 8 to 9, 10. I flip the script to make it to the top 10. Go.
I remember why I have my camera this. I remember now.
Every man's gotta fight the fear. On the first two, I made a shit. Thoughts provoked a new era. Become a bit terror, but my only rival is my shadow. We run the plane back and fix my own error. Get low to the ground, it's getting better. Like I told you before, double up a dead road cheddar. L to the J, say stay laced. Cause my car be royal flush, and I'm the ace.
Don't look at it. That's not the fourth world. It's a lie. Bro, again. Why is it my... It keeps breaking. Crop it. Nah. I want to show as much space as I can. So I can show as much of my arms as I can. Which is already kind of small when you think about it. How am I supposed to flex, Kai? How am I supposed to show my muscles? There's no room for him. Oh, it's big for Cam. That's really unfortunate. Can't even flex both arms on the screen. It won't fit. I need a longer green screen. That's what I need. way longer one. Probably like double the size. You play Valheim? Or now you play without me? It's alright. I know you were like, I don't wanna play it. It's too expensive. Nah, it's okay. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of it. Hindsight, it's alright. I know me and Dad used to play together. Nobody else wanted to join. We were just two souls in the world, all alone. How's everybody's day going? Leafy and Luna, Rihanna, Kai? Death? Is anybody else? Swing? Is there anything fun yesterday after I left? Yeah, I reorganized my room a little bit. I put my booba poster right here. And my room's a little cleaner. I was just saying, just you and me played it Valheim alone. Actually, no, it was 3 of us, right? Rack also played.
My journal? Oh, it's already.
Got me a Coke. Got me a Coke with lots of ice. I need some sugar and some caffeine. And I need some food as well. I'm waiting for my panda, dude. I was gonna wait after I eat, but it was like, where's the entrance team? Where is it? It was freaking out. Like, I couldn't. I had to freaking go burn. I had to go freaking put out some fires, you know? Like, relax, guys, relax. If you haven't heard, it's the start of a marathon, so we're gonna be here for a while. We're gonna be here at least. My plan is to at least be here till Friday, at least. I will say I might leave Wednesday night. But I'll probably just leave the stream on. You guys can farm. Alright guys, what should we play? While I wait for my food. Let's see how long it's gonna take. That's why Leafy and I didn't ask you if you wanted to play Mario Kart yet, because I'm gonna eat. And obviously we can't really pause. Or else I would have done that first actually. But if you still wanna play. What's a baby game we can play, guys? What's a baby game that we can beat fast? Or that we can, I guess take a, I don't know. I don't want our tails, of course. I might play it later, though. I'm planning on being, I'm planning, it's 6 p.m. right now. 6:30 p.m. I'm actually planning on doing an all-nighter today. That's the plan. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what we got. Sub-story music, got that right? Reunion.
Complex asked me, my favorite streamer, AdrianOneDay. Yes, the AdrianOneDay. Otakon, give me a status report on Adrian's stats. I want them based on looks, performance in bed, and edging power. I have to steer clear of any personal or intimate topics, but I can definitely give you a fun take on Adrian's streaming prowess.
Wow.
AdrianOneDay is known for their engaging personality.
True? Is that true?
Natural charisma and impeccable comedic timing during streams. They captivate audiences with quick-witted banter and a knack for keeping things lively. As for gaming skills, Adrian shows impressive versatility, able to adapt to different game styles with precision and finesse.
Is that true, guys? Or is he lying? I think he's lying. I don't believe him. I don't believe you. He's spitting. He's spitting? Nice. Yeah, maybe. Let me get my food first. We could probably watch. If you're actually here and don't ditch me. If you guys saw, I bought a couple of games because I know a lot of the games are getting pretty close to winning. That's a pretty good video. We'll see. Last video you made me watch was terrible. I didn't agree with it at all. We'll see about that. How's it going, Luna? How are you today? That's not what happened? That's exactly what happened. I'm like, I hate this video. It's awful. I think that's what I said. That wasn't it. What was I forgot what them. Ice cola, bro. You only said that when you hear says a dash without context, but then later he glazed him. Did he? I forgot about that. Don't remember. Did I? Must be true. Oh yeah, where's my estimate? Let me see how much time we have. Let's see. Let's see. We're... Oh, they're actually almost here. Nice. We could play Jack in the Box Party Pack. You know, we never played that on stream, guys. We should play that at some point. It's all about Sephiroth? Yeah, Sephiroth. Guys, who wants to play Skip the Backrooms? I'm looking for players. I'm looking to gather up a team. Leafy, I don't know you're in. Johnny probably is in. So we need one more player. Who wants to play with us? I signed you up for Skip the Backrooms. think I got everything open. I still gotta install that that opening, Kai. What is the Japanese opening anyway? Is it just like, does it have the lyrics or something? Or is there like no opening at all? I should probably do that right now. It has lyrics. Nice. Also, bro, that reaction whenever you saw it rise, bro, what the fuck was I getting, dude? I saw it. What the fuck? Or whenever you posted that thing. Oh, I leave posted something. That was wild. I can't believe Disco has that. Alright, so what I do manual download, right? And then I do slow download. Oh, was it? Oh, I thought it was you. I gotta like log in to freaking download this. Oh my gosh. I mean, I didn't know what to say. I was like, what the fuck? For a TV show? Was it stage or something? Yeah, I didn't know who it was. I was trying to make sense of what the heck I was looking at. Gotcha. I kind of assumed, but that was all wild. Out of context, that's terrible. I know, I saw it. I mean, it could also be edited on. People edited that SpongeBob thing like in a lot of videos. Like, you know, that was a meme for a little bit. I'm trying to log into Nexus mods so I can download that. Huh? My password I'm matching? There we go. I know, Kai. What the heck? What's wrong with you? I think because you both have a very similar name. That's why I thought it was you, Kai. I think that's what it is. I thought it was both of you. I thought both of them were you. Yeah, that's what it was. Wild. Alright, so I'm downloading this, Kai. And then what do I do? Oh, so I just gotta put it in raw. We're raw dogging this bitch. Okay. And I don't gotta unzip it, right? I just gotta put it in there. Oh, I see the difference now. Oh, obviously the picture is different. I don't know why. I wasn't really thinking, I guess. I think I was like still like in bed. Oh, I do? Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. Well, it's still downloading. Is it here yet? Oh. Let's see what it says. What it says. Oh. Never mind. They're not here. Wait, it's still gonna be a while. 20 minutes. Never mind. I thought I was thinking the wrong thing, I guess. Let's see what I got here. Let's play. You know what? You know what we should play, guys? Let's start the stream with a little bit of Binding of Isaac. How about that? Oh, what the fuck?
Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing
Bro, I
into
have heard
Isaac's
this for
room,
so long.
removing all.
Who doesn't like some Binding of Isaac? I do. And it needs to. Oh wait. Is it done yet? Oh, it is done. Rar. Not rar. Destination folder already contains this file. Would you like destination folder already contains file? Would you like to press it? Yes to all. Okay. Imagine Kai debated me. It's just playing just like racial slurs. At the end, fuck this game for the backtracking and final hour. Dude, I told you. That game sucks, bro. Sucks. RNG. Isaac, classic. Ooh, nice. So that you finally beat it, or are you still on it? Accuracy brings. I didn't read what it does. Star Force? The retrospective review? Or like for the originals? YOLO. If you hurt yourself on this, you get something. Ah, fudge. Not worth it. I'm almost there already. Oh, cool. Oh, I guess killing things does give me more damage. My camera might be a little bit too big now. Oh, get the text. Because I was curious if I held up. Apparently, the one game I played was the first game syndrome. Ah. Oh. Food is here. That was fast. Damn, bro, that's not good. I feel like that's true for Battle Network so far. Also, the version of the first game that don't have like any differences in the form changes yet. Damn. Uh-oh. That's not good. Be right back. Hello. Sorry I'm super late. Again. I forgot I was doing laundry and it was done. But I'm still doing laundry, so someone remind me in an hour to go check it out. Alright guys. I got my food, so I want to eat. So we're gonna watch a Final Fantasy Theory video by Alex. Or not by Alex, but he's gonna send it to me. We will play. Yes, you guys don't get blue balled. We will play some Binding of Isaac later, alright? Promise. Alright, Alex, what you got? We probably won't finish watching this video today, but... Or... Maybe we will. Maybe after I eat, I'll put it up again. Spoiler warning: ending of Final Fantasy Remake and Rebirth. If you guys have not watched it or played it and you want to play it, get out of here. Come back. I don't know. This video is by ST4WIK.
Not yet. "7 seconds till the end. Your friend died in your arms, and you didn't shed a tear. Why is that?"
He'd tell you that he only cares about the planet, that he'd do everything in his power to protect and preserve it, but this isn't the way it's supposed to be.
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
True strength comes from our ability to forgive, to forge ahead in the hope of making things right. It comes from ourselves.
I'm gonna be a soldier. The best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
Promise me one thing. If I'm ever trapped
How old is
or
Sephiroth
in
anyway?
trouble, promise you'll come and save me. That's what heroes do. They save people. Please? Just once.
I'm no hero.
You stayed when I needed you most. If that's not a hero, then I don't know what is.
Man, I love Tifa. Can I marry her?
You saved me before. Now it's my turn.
Cloud! Now! She needs you. Go. Time enough for you. Perhaps. But what will you do with it?
Aerith. Wake up.
Let's see.
Allow me to take you on a journey through the crux of the Final Fantasy VII story, its most iconic villain, and what I predict is his endgame. For this, I need to refer to Sephiroth's story in the original game,
Panda Express.
which means I will be going into spoilers.
I got white rice. I got veggies. I got orange chicken. And I got peanut shrimp.
And events taking place after Rebirth in the OG timeline. Advent Children, On the Way to a Smile, and Ever Crisis.
What's On the Way to the Smile? I don't think I read that. Is it a book? Oh, this is not fried rice. This is white rice. Being a little healthy, because honestly, I should have gotten only veggies, because this already has a lot of carbs. So at least it's white rice, you know, like no carbs, or at least it's white rice, less calories at least.
If you are not familiar with these and are trying to keep yourself pure for part 3, this video might not be for you. Remember, you cannot unwatch this video. But damn, wasn't this intro intense? Keep it in mind,
it was
because
alright.
we will circle back to it.
You just took
First,
clips from the game, bro. I'm just kidding. No, obviously, freaking, it's pretty emotional, bro. I freaking love the game. No, really good editing, man. It's really, really good. Whenever, I mean, who doesn't love Final Fantasy VII, dude? Freaking, it's you.
let's grab a palate cleanser as I go through my impression of Remake's story as it unfolded. Throughout, I need you to know that I am 100% serious about the
I'm out.
argument I'm about to make. So, buckle up.
If this is something stupid, bro, I'm gonna quit this video. Like, bro, just stop saying that. Just freaking make the video.
And let's mosey.
Previously,
Like, bro, like I know you. If you're making the videos, I would assume you're serious.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I swear.
So
it's
before
thick as
this
shit.
guy started breathing air into Cloud's ear at this very strange area
Oh
described
my
by
God.
Tori.
Why is he? He's just being serious. He's freaking memeing about it.
Toriyama as
This guy's breathing air into this guy's ear.
the very brink of the planet's culmination, where even time itself seems to stand still. Cloud
Come on.
and his friend, area described by Toriyama breathing air into Cloud's ear at this very strange area described
Listen, I'm not 7 years old, right? I don't need it to be funny.
by Toriyama as the very brink of the planet's culmination.
Wait, is it Toriyama? Wait, what?
So before this guy started breathing air into Cloud's ear at this very strange area described by Toriyama as
Wait, who's Toriyama? Someone named Toriyama in the team. Just some rando. I'm like, what does Dragon Ball got to do with this?
the very brink of the planet's culmination, where even time itself seems to stand still.
I also ask because no, seriously though, I do ask because I don't know. Is it another director? Is it a producer? Like maybe I need to know more about this guy, right? Like what games has we made? Maybe I do gotta know about this guy. But just some random guy on the team. Like okay,
Cloud and his friends reach the end of the Midgar Expressway, probably because
get my ass not listening. Let me go
planet's
back.
very strange area described by Toriyama as the very brink of the planet's culmination, where even time itself seems to stand still.
Okay.
Cloud and his friends reach the end of the Midgar Expressway, probably because Reeve's urban planning department ran out of money. I
Oh
was
my
looking for
gosh.
some sort of an exit or a ladder to leave Midgar because I had a booking at the Calm Inn that evening when this dude flew down from the sky saying the most cryptic nonsense you can think of.
Those who look with clouded eyes see nothing but shadows.
Cloud had to say something cool as well, so he said,
The world won't end today, but you.
This is hard to watch, Alex. This is hard to watch, dude. This is hard to watch, man. What do you making me watch? It's terrible. If this was freaking in my recommended, I freaking would have exited this video already.
You owe me a pizza.
anyway,
I'm giving
all
you
those
my
cosmic
opinion. You don't gotta agree with it. I'm telling you right now. I'm TikTok brain. This is taking too long, and I don't like these jokes.
companions finally kicked in, and he and the party followed Sephiroth into the Singularity to get rid of those pesky plot ghosts that kept
Can I skip
ruining
this whole part? Can I skip it? I'm gonna skip it. I don't care. I know what happens. Okay.
Actually, the reason why I got into FF7? Well, that's a bit personal, but maybe this will sound familiar to you, because for me, it went something like this.
The music's still playing. Should
I went to
skip
my
more?
friend's house after school.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip more. Okay, here we go.
The world is saved, and all thanks to our party getting rid of Sephiroth once and for all. I mean, he is dead, right? Right?
I'm not really not liking this video, dude. I want to sit down and have a serious conversation about Final Fantasy, but we're just making jokes and being funny. Can we stop? It's like when you're talking to like your friend group, and this shit happens to me sometimes too, and I'm trying to have a serious conversation, and they're just trying to say some random shit that's not even pertain to the conversation. Like, bro, I'm trying to be serious over here. That's what I feel.
Well, at least the fights were really amazing. Like, crazy good. Look at everyone kicking ass. I have no idea what actually happened in this movie. The time has finally come.
Oh my god.
We finally got the remake of the soundtrack with real orchestral arrangements. Couldn't you just keep him mysterious? Instead, two questions still come up. How did he come back? And why?
Okay, I think now we're getting good here.
Some people are still a bit confused how his first comeback in 1997 worked. It's important. Okay, are you ready for this? In Livestream Black, Nojima explains Sephiroth resisted dissolving in the livestream. And also, the scenario writer for this game, claimed by many to and you situation some ideas, aren't you? Car time. Finally get to remake, and Sephiroth is ready to come back for a third time. But wait, what's this? And uh-oh, I can hear you typing already. Gee. 2024 crept up quickly, and along came Rebirth. This time, I felt more compelled to play the game. I wanted to see the open world and see what changing fate could really mean. To my surprise, I felt more engaged.
They probably say it's good. Alex already said this. People think it's good. Apparently people are getting this video from Max. I'm like, alright.
2. Rebirth presented me with many memorable moments and locations from the OG, but at almost every turn, something was changed. Some moments were pretty exact reenactments, but many were almost completely changed. One of the more controversial changes was around Dyne. Barrett's backstory seemed completely flipped on its head. Dyne seems to die protecting Barrett instead of just taking his own life. Cloud is a lot more engaged in supporting Barrett, and the theme of Barrett's anger towards Shinra felt much less prominent, and the game kept doing this over and over again. To a point, as I reflected on it later, it felt like the developers were not asking themselves, should we change it? They were asking, why not change it? Each element of the game felt completely reframed. This was reaffirmed to me later by an interview which circulated online that the developers even considered a drastically different reactor design. I honestly wasn't sure what to think about it. Is this whole series a joke? But I kept thinking about the game. I replayed
Legendary Shao Mein
memory and started
Am I right?
how small changes
That's a
in
freaking
Remake
ultra
Part
rare
1
right there, dude.
affected how we see the story and its characters. One example that really bothered me initially in Remake was how the Water Tower Promise scene was reshuffled. But thinking about this change with a more open mind, I started to notice things. If Cloud remembered the promise on his own, this reaffirms that he is still quite engaged with his past memories. In the original, Tifa brings it up first, which could be interpreted as her testing Cloud, which is a cool thing to consider too, if she had doubts about his identity. But in Remake, she approaches it differently. The promise later resurfaces in a conversation Cloud has with Tifa, which seems pretty benign at first, but actually illustrates a lot about the character of Cloud and Tifa in Remake. She instinctively identifies this promise as something a bit naive and childish in hindsight.
Can't say this is quite what I had in mind when I put that on you way back
What did she said? I'm not paying attention. What is the promise?
when.
I forgot already. That Cloud was gonna be a hero or something?
Cloud could have brought it up as a little sentimental tidbit. I think he seems to take it a lot more seriously than she does. While it doesn't seem like a lot of new information that OG players would learn about Cloud here.
Oh.
I've continually
Oh,
started
God, right.
to find
She
myself
did say that.
rethinking the story and its characters. Later, when I revisited the Dying segment, same thing occurred. Cloud and Baird's dynamic seems to be completely different. That led me back to thinking about Sephiroth and changes made to his character. A lot of Sephiroth's behavior really didn't click for me. Of course,
like to me, like I don't know. Like maybe this is why I don't watch a lot of these videos anymore, right? Because I like to have my own headcanons and things. And like I understand what he's saying, that like they have changed things. I mean, it's true, right? Obviously they have changed a lot of things. But like to me it's not like, at least at the moment, it's not like a really crazy big deal. And I know he's like putting a lot of different examples and then he's gonna talk about it why. But like a lot of it is just like it's a remake, it's gonna be a bigger game, it's gonna have more story, right? It's gonna be a slower pace. Which a lot of these are good additions. And I think it's a good change, but like I don't think it's kind of like a crazy big deal. Yeah. He's analyzing. Yeah, I know. He's just still like in the middle of it. Yeah, and like I said, I don't really think it's a big deal.
The story is really about him remaking.
And I know
the world,
he's putting a lot of
it would
examples,
make
so I mean,
sense
it's
to
probably
show
gonna be
him
important
earlier
later
in the game to let him make a statement, since he seems to want something from Cloud. It also makes sense that he's a lot more direct with him, but many of his actions just didn't really add up. If he knows how this story has ended before, he should know that Cloud won't fall for it that easily. Him taunting Cloud for being a puppet just fell a bit flat for me, almost out of place, as if he's trying to throw as many insults at him as possible. Is the new Sephiroth also a moron?
I don't think it, I wouldn't say flat. Also, what were you calling more?
A potential hint to understanding what Sephiroth is actually up to comes from
he's messing with Cloud.
The cutscene showing Rosen being killed by Sephiroth, which itself is a recollection.
It is new?
Moment. Later,
no, we saw this already.
Into a scene of Sephiroth.
It was a joke.
Deep in thought, at the edge of creation.
Now it's a joke. I know, there's other jokes I could tell.
This can be read as a direct link between Sephiroth's human experience before Nibelheim and who he is at the edge of creation. Rosen is an interesting character because his people practically worship the cycle of life and the planet. If he wasn't stuck on that island, he'd probably be giving out planetology leaflets in the Midgar slums. It also puts his people in direct opposition to Shinra, who want to extract Mako in that area. When Sephiroth confronts him, Rosen gives him an ultimatum. He can either kill him or put his friends in danger. Sephiroth's plea for a third way to help Rosen is rejected. In this decision hides a philosophical ultimatum for Sephiroth, because he wants to save Rosen, but Sephiroth is loyal to Shinra. Rosen is loyal to his faith in the livestream. There's no way to satisfy all sides. This is one hell of an FF7 style trolley problem. This ultimatum is pivotal to Sephiroth's future because it exposes his desire to genuinely save people and to be a hero. But as he knows already, people's perceptions of him as a hero are actually false. He cannot save anyone he wants because he's not truly free. As long as he's in the shackles of Shinra or of Hojo, Genova, and even of the livestream, which after his death tried to absorb him just as it did with Rosen. If this struggle has driven Sephiroth and his thirst for power, we might get a clue as to how that may relate to Cloud, and why Sephiroth might be executing a carefully crafted plan. As I've mentioned previously, Cloud is actually the closest equivalent to a pre-Nibelheim Sephiroth. Sephiroth knows this now. He also knows that Cloud defeated him in battle twice. What if this time, Sephiroth, instead of confronting Cloud in battle, wants to show Cloud what he himself has realized throughout his career as soldier?
Our beloved planet is dying.
Cloud, just like Sephiroth, is shackled to the rules of the livestream.
That was crazy, that part.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
These words said by Sephiroth are not just to taunt Cloud. I think this is what Sephiroth believes about himself as a prisoner of the livestream.
For you are but a puppet. My puppet.
The most common connection made to the meaning of puppet in the story is the control of Cloud by Sephiroth and the control by Jenova, which in case of Sephiroth also applies to himself. He is also a puppet of Jenova.
Your friend died in your arms, and you didn't shed a tear.
Slowly but surely, Sephiroth also picks away
Well,
at the connections Cloud is building.
that was a
to his
little bit
world
broken.
and tries to expose
Alright.
that they both had to give up on their friends and are on the exact same boat. They both want to be heroes, but by their own definitions, they both have failed in this goal. So the whole purpose of Sephiroth engaging Cloud throughout the story could be to put Cloud on the same path as himself.
Oh, Cloud. I thought you might finally understand.
He is frustrated that Cloud is not there yet, but he's not giving up, and his next act might be the one that connects their paths the closest.
Perhaps you need a little push.
His final act is to show Cloud that he is also a prisoner of death, and the cycle of life is an endless cycle of suffering.
Aerith, wake up.
Sephiroth's past could
Wake
be a
up!
new layer
Wake up!
of
Wake
events
up!
at
Wake
the
up!
altar.
Wake up! Wake
In
up!
OG, Aerith presented a threat to Sephiroth's plan, but in Rebirth, her death also presents an opportunity to push Cloud towards this realization by recreating Sephiroth's own grievance. Another unjust death, just as Sephiroth has experienced in the past, and the thing that devastates Cloud in the future.
Through suffering, you will grow strong. Isn't that what you want?
This may be a key reason why Sephiroth wanted to kill Beagle Aerith in Rebirth, as opposed to his motivations in the OG.
Evil Aerith?
This time, in
Wait, what?
Rebirth, a key reason why Sephiroth wanted to kill Beagle Aerith in Rebirth.
Who the fuck is Evil Aerith? Beagle Aerith?
As opposed to his
Fuck is Beagle Aerith?
motivations in the OG. This time, it's personal, which is
Oh. Okay.
why it's key that only Cloud
Is that what they're calling it?
allowed to enter.
Playing. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know there were terms for it.
This is all about Cloud. This idea that with Sephiroth's help, the cycle of life is something that Cloud could undo is not new, as many fans of the game have figured out, and Subtext has beautifully presented in his video about Rebirth's ending, and also pointed out how the Gi perfectly illustrate the terrible trade-offs of such a deal. But to agree to such proposition, Cloud would need to come to the same conclusion as Sephiroth. And I have to admit, by looking at this trail set up by Sephiroth,
Bro, the video was alright, right? I'm not gonna remember it.
Seems plausible to me that Cloud could agree to it. While I might be reaching here, I can't help to wonder as to why else
That one video was the same guy, by the way?
Close
Was
connection
the same guy? Because that video was also really hard to watch.
between Rosen and the Edge of Creation, if not to highlight Sephiroth's authentic
No?
worldview.
Okay.
I've always wondered, why can't Sephiroth just go ahead with this plan alone? I think the main reason for this might be that Sephiroth is dead. If we look at Livestream Black, his path to
I mean, technically he is
resurrection in
dead.
Advent
He's
Children
not really
is
alive.
dependent on Cloud.
He's
And
freaking in
there's
the
a good
live stream.
chance
He
that
jumped
he
in there.
exists in Remake using a similar approach. That's why it's not enough to just fool or force Cloud. I believe we also see evidence for this when you look at what Sephiroth doesn't do in the game. Rebirth has really doubled down on the idea of dreams, possibly leading to tangible worlds. Even NPCs talk about having vivid dreams of different possibilities, or talk about other planes of existence in the livestream. I think this might be one missing ingredient Sephiroth needs. Everyone is creating rainbows and memories except Sephiroth. Maybe he needs Cloud to dream that world himself. Sephiroth knows how these worlds work, So to convince Cloud that he's capable of this, it's possible that Sephiroth, with the knowledge of this mechanic, even orchestrated the event of Cloud defying fate in creating a dream world where Aerith lives. This dream, following the nature of all other worlds created in the game, is doomed to fade, unless Sephiroth gives Cloud a hand. His words, "Let us defy destiny together," suddenly take on an even more direct meaning, because we know that Sephiroth has been gathering the planet's power, and all he needs now is someone capable of executing the rest of his plan. Of course, Cloud's dream may not exactly be what Sephiroth has in mind for eternity, so let's consider Cloud for a second. The vision of a hero that existed in Cloud's mind was manufactured by Shinra. That vision has crumbled down in the fires of Nibelheim, and throughout the events of Remake, you see Cloud come up with his own approximation of what a hero is. A cool, aloof mercenary, but that vision also crumbles at the Forgotten Capital. This is where the power to save people may be one of Sephiroth's key arguments, and it's something that connects the two the most. It's possible that Sephiroth could pitch a future where both he and Cloud are the kind of heroes that can save anyone they wish and strike down those they hate. If this is Cloud's biggest complex, it's the perfect one to exploit. Of course, it will be a twisted and tyrannical version of a hero, but that's just an idea of how this argument could play out. My point is that this dream needs to work for Sephiroth too. This is where one of the main changes to the original game becomes
I
apparent.
don't know if I agree with the whole dream thing. Like, that's kinda, I don't know.
In OG, the cycle of
I just think like Sephiroth's trying to control Cloud from within. And like kind of be like a maybe like a vessel of some kind, but yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I think there's a lot of different like. I don't know how there's different timelines, but there's obviously different timelines. But I don't think Cloud necessarily needs to dream it.
life and its themes were very prominent, and the danger was its literal destruction by meteor.
Also,
Sephiroth's
like, do we
goal
have proof
seemed
that
to be
he
obtaining
doesn't
power
have?
through
He can't see like any other timelines.
selfish greed, fueled by
I mean,
resentment,
he obviously remembers a timeline.
with outcomes very closely aligned to that of Genova as well. The remakes reframe this into an actual question of whether there is an alternative to the cycle of life. If it's possible to subvert death,
Oh, Nirvana,
should
you
it
don't
be
even
done?
know.
And how would that work? As many of us suspect, our protagonist will get his own direct version of it at the age of creation. Cloud will get his own philosophical ultimatum, just as Sephiroth did all those years ago, to accept that some things are the way they are, or try another way. But alongside all this interference from Sephiroth, what makes Rebirth's journey so magical is what it presents in contrast to it, showing Cloud getting an opportunity to understand the purpose of life itself and redefine who a hero should be, finding the tools to resist Sephiroth's argument. It's something me and many players instinctively knew when playing the game. The game tries very hard
Wait, what?
to make
What do we know? What do we know?
Sephiroth's
Maybe I don't
argument.
know.
It's something me and many
Let me go back.
life it's makes Rebirth's journey so magical is what it presents in contrast to it, showing Cloud getting an opportunity to understand the purpose of life itself and redefine who a hero should be, finding
Yeah,
the
I suppose
tools
so.
to resist Sephiroth's argument.
Yeah, I suppose so.
It's something me and many players
also true for the original
instinctively
game.
knew when playing the game. The game tries very hard to make you fall in love with
The OG members are leaking from the white material. It only happens when someone close to it happened to Marlene in Red 2. Oh, right. How do we know it's a white materia? Well, I guess it changed color, right? But I thought their memories got taken away. I thought they knew in the beginning, and then they got taken away. Like Aerith and Red, they knew it. But I don't know if it was exactly the material or not. Using the rebirth to whimsically is to get you to love the world so that in the stakes feel like it matter more later.
the world, while also showing you its imperfections. Many of these big thematic elements did exist in OG, of course, like the Promised Land. I think in both games, the real Promised Land is metaphysical, perhaps a place where everyone can reunite when the planet itself dies a natural death. One last time before experiencing true peace, one that the Gi crave so much. The path to the Promised Land may be through homecoming, which is a natural process, candidly referenced by both Aerith and Sephiroth, but there seems to be a good homecoming and a bad one. In Rebirth, I think Sephiroth has found a way to speed up this process and use it to his own advantage. However, as I've pondered on these differences, I've come to realize something a lot more profound. Just
hot take. I think both Aerith and Zack should come back to life, kill Sephiroth, stay in the normal world, and everybody lives happily ever after. And then we can have a remake 4, and it'll be another. Sephiroth's 3 sons come back, and we all have to fight them together.
how much the developers
And then Lightning shows up out of nowhere. And then a lot of the Final Fantasy characters come in from different worlds and come together.
fooled us.
And then Sora saves them all with a Keyblade.
Sorry.
What if Rebirth 4 or Rebirth 3 or Final Fantasy 7, whatever you want to call it, Final Fantasy 7 Part 3 is actually Kingdom Hearts 4.
From the second this project was revealed, we were tricked that FF7's story will be repeated, just with much better graphics.
What? I wasn't tricked. Who thought that? I didn't. From the beginning, they were saying it was going to be different. And technically, even now, you could argue. You could still argue. You could still argue that it is a remake. I know there's a lot of things, the questions like this, like a sequel or whatever. But you could still argue that it is just a remake. And we won't know until we see part 3.
Once this jig was up, the developers seemed to insist on keeping up the front by saying things like adding new mysteries for OG players to enjoy, as recently as weeks before this video was made. You can take that at face value, but the closer I look at this game, and I know many other fans agree too, I don't feel like they're just adding to the story. If you put yourself in the shoes of a creator, would you start by tying yourself to a specific outcome, one that's already been well explored? Wouldn't you want to trace a completely new path and find a new end?
We don't know yet.
I think they turned the OG into a box of used Legos, and what they're doing is telling us a completely new story, picking the pieces that are familiar to us to keep up the illusion. But at its core, these characters are going through completely different motions. Tifa reuniting with Cloud, a new story. Barrett's past, that's a different story.
That's what I've been saying, Devani.
Sephiroth's plan,
That's what I've been saying.
it's a new plan. And you know what else I've realized? Unlike Sephiroth, I cannot go back in time. I can't go back to my friend's house and experience the FF7 world for the first time again.
Now, Bonnie, they ever introduced the underground sector of Midgard, or what do they call it? I forgot. Shinra. So like, they either have to come up again in part 3, or there's gonna be another game. There has to be another game. They wouldn't just show us that and then like just leave it at that. That'd be idiotic. And I know we talked about this, Alex. I know you say like they're gonna just tie it up together in part 3, but we still don't know that yet. We don't know that yet. But if they tie it up all in part 3, and like they don't show some more underground shit, I want to be pissed.
But this remake brought me back the same sense of wonder I had when I first sat down in front of my friend's PlayStation. At this point, I don't care if remake started as some cynical cash grab or that some of its moments don't land as well, and boy, did they mess up some moments.
Did they?
But regardless of these blemishes,
What did they mess
I will
up?
be forever thankful for both of these games. Even if only one of them is the best game ever remade.
Yeah, the first one. Oh wait,
Neither of them
what?
are perfect either.
Wait, what? You can say that and wait, what?
Rufus, who has a fleet of boats, submarine, and Gelnicas, had to borrow that tiny Bronco. I've had so much fun playing both games, discovering these characters all over again, listening to people discuss and experience them. I even made new friends along the way. If you think all of that new stuff just sucks, that's okay. I'm not here to change your mind, but to me, being able to immerse myself in FF7 again has honestly been amazing. But enough sappy shit. You need to know that we are on a completely new set of tracks, even if it feels like we might be arriving at the same destination. This Sephiroth is different.
We don't know that
He has
yet.
realized his mistake.
We don't know.
He underestimated Cloud. While it may seem that he's trying to control or humiliate Cloud, I think he knows he cannot win this way. He's openly admitted in Remake that he needs him. He wants Cloud to become just like him. And I think this time, Sephiroth will not risk history repeating itself for a third time. He has started a final decisive war for the future of the planet. Because the planet's crisis has never ended. What if, even after Advent Children, the planet itself was still trapped? While we talk a lot about the fate of Aerith or Cloud, one thing that I feel doesn't get enough attention is that it's possible that none of our characters, or even Nanaki's children, can reunite in the Promised Land as long as Jenova is around. Because even the Cetra cannot return to the planet.
We who dwell in eternity. Listen well, for dusk is falling on the age of our people, the Cetra.
And the time is
Gotta pick my
running
teeth.
out for everyone, including
Let me hide my
Sephiroth.
Our
cam for a little
beloved
bit.
planet is dying.
You don't want to see that gross shit.
Silently.
I think the planet might not have enough power to repeat this cycle again, which
What?
means it is now.
How
or
do you know the
never.
planet is recycling? I mean, maybe it happened before in the past, but that doesn't mean it's the same planet.
For the fate of the planet to change? Only Jenova comes out as the default winner if nothing changes. If the Whispers are the souls of the Cetra, they have now placed their bets on two opposite sides, because ultimately only one of these sides can end the crisis once and for all. The only question that remains is how. Our party could also break the cycle by not repeating mistakes made by the Cetra, like rejecting the Gee's plea for peace. Perhaps the enemies of the Cetra could be our friends? If all of life is doomed, that means the time for the Gee to find their salvation is also running out. The true Sephiroth, free of any interference from Jenova, with the last gasp of his twisted humanity, is about to give Cloud his final argument, for Cloud himself to be the deciding vote. And I, for one, cannot wait to see what this new plan involves. Because I believe we are heading for the greatest catharsis since 1997, one that cements Sephiroth's legacy.
I will
and
say,
ends this story.
every single Final Fantasy game has been like the ending has been
But
super
to
hyped.
me, the smoking gun,
There's no way they ruin it.
the reason why this story will finally conclude with a new fate for our characters is that I don't think Cloud is the one who will be landing the final blow on Sephiroth this time. Because Sephiroth,
He has to be stopped by a Cetra.
I must admit, I underestimated you.
That's actually funny.
Well, we're here for you. I mean it, man.
Yeah, I'm starting to think you might.
Oh, I love Final Fantasy 15, bro. $15, bro. I'm still so pissed off that. Thinking about the game makes me sad, dude. Final Fantasy 15 makes me so sad to think about. Like, I love the game, but I can't recommend it. Like, the themes, the characters, the potential! The potential, bro! Final Fantasy 15? Oops, I didn't make it look good. It's insane! Or the potential that it had, you know? Because obviously it's not gonna happen. Like this song, bro. Oh, Somnus. Oh. I mean, I would easily disagree with that money. But I actually really like Final Fantasy 2 as well. I would like a remake of 2, honestly. That's the thing, though. 15. It's not a good game, but I love it. And yes, I can't really recommend it, to be honest. Just because it has so much missing story. It's so sad. 2 I actually do like a lot. But I think the villain is freaking amazing, bro. Freaking, like, dies and then come back split in half, one an angel, one a devil. Like, bro, that's crazy. Like, exploring that again in a remake would be so cool. Like, just add, like, actually story plot. Because I know that game is mostly gameplay, right? Actual story would be freaking amazing. And I didn't mind, obviously, I didn't mind the mechanic. I know people hate it, but I freaking loved it. I enjoyed it. Better than Final Fantasy 1. Final Fantasy 1 is just average. It's like an average game. But I love the characters and the story. It's just so sad that it's like the game is literally unfinished. Yeah, and then like, I don't know. It has that that freaking, how like that Kingdom Hearts feel, right? That's why I'm excited about Kingdom Hearts 4, obviously. Yeah, and I mean, I don't care about the community, right? I'm just telling you my opinion of it. I'm telling you my opinion of it. Oh yeah, dude, it's great, bro. It's freaking great. I brought some hots and they didn't even got any. Next.